Hey YouTube, SS.Raptor Gaming here, and I am here to bring you some Minecraft 1.3 modded adventures. So this is actually using Minecraft 1.3, as you can somewhat see, and I'm going to be saying modded adventures. Sure. Yep, okay. And as you can see, cheats are off and stuff. And why are you? Okay, yep, that works. And just checking everything, making sure it all works fine and dandy. Alright, back to game. So, this is Minecraft 1.3, and I'm using NEI, Buildcraft, Industrial Craft, and I'm also using iron chests, and there's like Buildcraft, Industrial Craft, iron chest, forestry, and mistcraft right now. I will be adding more mods, and I have no idea what these things do. What are the... Okay, I have no idea what you do. Some of these things I've just been looking around and messing around in like test worlds, making sure everything worked. And it did, and why are my sounds like messed up? So, first things first, I'm going to head to that tree over there, but... Now... The reason I'm doing this in combination with my Feed the Beast is the Feed the Beast is 1.2.5, and I want to actually test out some of the Minecraft mods for 1.3, and I think this is a pretty decent way. I mean, I'll be adding more mods as I go on, and I will end up getting more stuff. So, like, I mean, there's like plenty of things in here that are not covered. I believe there's like, if I just go wood, just look at all these woods. There's like, I have no idea how to make like half of those woods. And it's all that's all part of forestry right there, I believe. If I am not mistaken, I'm actually going to take some of this sugarcane here. Now I am going to do one part of cheating in this, but I swear it's going to be basic cheating. But I'm not going to do it right off the bat. I'm going to actually wait a little while to do it, and I want some of these hives. Because, if I remember, there is the apiary. Alright, AP. There's the apiarist chest, but then there's like other things in here. There's like apiarist backpack, but I don't think there's an... I believe they actually got rid of the apiary, if I was listening to things correctly on other people's videos. Of course, like other combs. Cool thing right there, I shard. Okay, so there's an apiary, but it like changes things like impregnated chassis, which you need something else. You need to use other things. So, and then there's like, I believe, other versions of other things in there. So. I know they always change that, and then bituminous peat is like peat plus this, and then you can smelt peat for ash. Not sure why I'd want ash, but whatever. And I'm going to be taking this tree here. So what I'm going to be doing here is, this is, I don't know why I just made that, but oh well. Making this thing, the tree tap, which I've figured out how to make a lot of. Now, again, since this is going to be adding mods more often in the series, I'm going to be using a lot of Mistcraft worlds in terms of new ore generation, because that is the easiest way for me to say generate some like silver or tin or some new ores in when the actual, say if I want to install Mo creatures, I can do that and I'll get some new stuff, and it's cool. Or when I can put in like equivalent exchange or something, it'll work, and this thing's almost gone and I hate it now. So I'm gonna have to chop down one of these trees. Or even say red power, for example. I'd have to generate an entire new world in order to be able to get the materials that are in it. So there are things I want to be able to do in like some of them, and that's somewhat abusing mechanics and not abusing mechanics, and dealing with things that are not abused. And maybe if somehow the mod developers or something, if someone sees that and they want to say like, oh, that's overpowered, let's nerf it, that would suck. But that, I mean, that might happen. Highly doubt it, but if it does, I don't know if I would be saddened by the fact of me being knowing that I am the one that has caused the nerf of an overpowered mechanic, or I'd be happy that a mod developer actually watched the video. So, of mine. I mean, I have very low self-esteem, so I would be very surprised. And this guy didn't drop any saplings. Like, as you can see, like down there, I believe that's like a bunch of stuff in here. You guys see copper, whatever this is over here. This is like some crazy material. But I can't use copper to its extent really until I get more of a forest, not really forestry, but industrial craft going on, and then industrial craft's always fun. But as you see down there, there's a creeper. I want to get. So there are mobs in there. That's the bad part. Can't mine that. Probably need stone first. Or it's either that or I'll get iron. It's pretty. With this entire cave thing down there, I'll probably get iron. Not too far away, I'll get some iron. So, yes, this thing. I don't know where that creeper went though. But I do hear a lot of zombies, which does scare me. New ore miner, yeah, this is copper here. Copper part of this is, I believe, the industrial craft copper. Not to be confused with any other copper. But this over here requires that there's actually tins, and this is actually probably the forestry version of tin. This is not the industrial craft tin. So there are different tins in this game. Like over there, there's a different. This is also copper, I believe. Yeah, it's copper, and over here is the cool XP. Actually, one thing I wonder about the XP is if I have a quarry dig this up, what happens to the XP? That is a very decent question, and holy crap, that's a large bunch of mobs. But yeah, this is all in Minecraft 1.3.2 that I'm running this, and it's kind of cool that I'm doing some fun mod stuff. And there's actually a zombie over there, which I don't want to know why he's over here. And then this rubber tree is being stupid to me, so don't know why. I don't like the fact it doesn't have any rubber for me, so I'm just gonna chop it down now. Even though I can generate it back, it's not much of a use, and I actually got some sticky resin out of it. So you might say it was a waste. Some might say it's a waste. Some might say it was actually a success, because I actually got sticky resin out of it because I chopped it down. Now, one thing I am probably going to be abusing a lot of is actually the Mistcraft worlds. I'm going to have one world for really mining and then one world for like everything else. Which the mining world's mostly going to be like dense ores and like, or not really, I don't really want a dense ore one because that does cause corruption, and corruption's not fun. So that's just one thing I have to keep in mind, is like I don't really want corruption in a world because corruption's not fun and no one likes corruption. I mean, the dense ores, don't get me wrong, is amazing, and you can get like diamonds in a bunch of diamonds in no time, but at the amount of resources you actually would get out of that, it's not worth it. Like, the amount of resources you get out of having a little thing like that, it's not really worth it, and it's basically, to me, a waste of time and energy. And a lot of the things I'm going to be doing, actually, is setting up a lot of farms, and probably also waiting for so I'd be getting a lot of plant materials and such throughout the thing, and I need these chickens. I actually do need the chickens for... Now this doesn't have red power, but there are ways I could do things with like chicken eggs as long as I get some chickens. I think what I'm going to do is it is getting dark out, so I do need to set up a home. So I did get a stack of this. There's hives all around here, so I'm going to definitely do some bees stuff. Which is one thing I don't really like doing, but oh well. And I am going to also have to figure out how I'm going to use a lot of the items, because this doesn't have transport pipes. And I've been trying to use railcraft, but that doesn't seem to like me, so I do. So I'm gonna actually no, I'm gonna head over to that island over there. Set up a base thing. Don't have enough. Actually, I do have enough cobble for a furnace. So let's do that. Go over to the island. This is gonna be like my island of my main island. I was testing around in a test world, and I could get so many melons very fast out of it, so I'm not worried about some stuff in here. So I'm gonna, probably right here is gonna be the center of the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And people are playing different games right now, and they're annoying me. So what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one more. I always like having like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly 5 by 5 by 5 by 15. Or 5 by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly that's why I'm going to make this house dimensions, because I like solid dimensions, and I just like also filling in. That's because I want to fill it in right now. It is dark, and I am kind of scared of darks. But I have good reasons. There's like creepers and all that creepy stuff, and no one likes creepers. Really, people don't like creepers too much, so they will touch me in my sleep. But what I am going to do is definitely try doing a lot of things with the mods, and maybe abusing some mechanics by some people's standards, and then probably doing not enough with some other mechanics. I mean, it all depends on what you really want to see happen in the series, and I'll hopefully be able to get some other mods that come out, or maybe already are out. And if you guys could leave a suggestion in the comments of what mods you would like to see me use. And I run out of good wood, so I'd have to start using this wood. I don't want to use that wood, actually. So let's put that down. Set up this furnace and just smelt up about that much. Getting about 52 planks here. And yeah, shift clicking doesn't work in this. And usually with most things with the GUI, you can actually shift click. Well, that's mostly with all the mods. You can shift click and open the GUI without, or place things on without doing things, but no, those are default Minecraft blocks. It doesn't work that way. Now let me plant this tree over here. Okay, if you work, I'm gonna be happy. And then it's gonna go roughly these 2 blocks. Should probably make a shovel soon, but oh well. And no, actually it's not those. But I don't want a shovel right now. Shovels are stupid for the time being, and same thing with axes, but people have complained to me about when I do skyblock maps not using an axe, so. But also I see shovels as like, shovels and axes as stupid, like unnecessary ones, and there. So we do have this like somewhat house-like thing, and it's pretty nice. That is 11 by 11 interior dimensions. It's like, that's what I like. I like the 11 by 11s. As this thing's cooking up some charcoal, actually, that's nice. Perfect. It gave me just enough left. Don't have enough to actually do stuff with, but roughly I get 40 torches. And I'm gonna actually, one good thing I noticed about things is that the better you make things look to start with, the more you actually want it to work, and you're the center point. It's like here, I'm gonna just light my entire island because I don't want a single mob spawning here. And we are on my own island, so it's not that bad. But I'm like here alone, and I don't like being here alone. Alright, so I see this entire island, it's all mine. All my materials are all pretty set up here. Gonna actually make a chest now, because chests are amazing. And I think I want to place my chest there. Alright. Now I'm going to end up having to do some sort of sorting machine, but that basically would consist of diamond transport pipes and apiary pipes for the entire sorting machine. It's not fun. I believe appetite, I can do stuff with appetite. What are the uses of appetite? Appetite plus sand equals fertilizer, or I can make stamps. Alright. I think I can actually use a chest. There's like normal to chestnut wood planks. I want a chestnut wood planks. There's like, I believe there was supposed to be like, okay, normal chest to iron or copper. Alright, so planks surrounded by iron. Or fine iron. Ooh, that's actually cool. So they did that. Okay, so let's melt some of my wood. I think I can actually burn up rubber wood. Yes, I can. Better use as fuel in that sense. Actually, let's put some of this here. Just so it doesn't look that. I mean, it does look horrible right now since it does have that. And something keeps on disconnecting. I have no idea what it is, but it does. And I'm going to have to check that out. Okay, so we're getting some iron here. 3 iron. That's good. So I can make an iron pickaxe now. Let's make another crafting table. Store some of my more valuable materials in here, like this stuff. Gonna probably cook up that chicken right there. Actually, let me take that, put that in there, and actually plant these. Probably more over here. That these guys probably deserve to be more over here. And I do have a... Alright, now I've got an unread email. That's fun. And oh my god, I'm going to have to definitely fix that. Alright, so I'm going to probably head... There's that. Just smell some of my... Let's cook up my chicken and head back over to the mainland. So I can get some ores. I have no idea what that means, but... Gonna probably try getting some sort of... thing so I can get some diamonds. At least diamonds, hopefully. If not, I guess I'd have to aim for tons of iron. And actually get some more things. Just looking through here, there's the Forester, Rainmaker, Tree Tap. Tree Tap would be useful for me. Got an unnamed block. Can I craft you? I can use that as fuel. I don't know what it does, but it's unnamed. HV transformers, more unnamed, so I think those are just useless things. I can get like the reactors, hives, stuff like that, and I just minimized that. I don't know why I did that. And things keep on disconnecting. How do I make... That is cool. How do I... how do I make a candle? Okay. It's a secret recipe, and I need to eat some chicken. Alright, so now time to mine. I'm gonna find hopefully a good area to mine down in. I do have some materials, not any wood actually, so I'm gonna grab some of that before I go down. I think that's gonna be the first farm I actually make is a tree farm. Just having like some sort of tree farm set up. And like whenever then maybe have it set up so that whenever there's a whenever a trace is low, it emits like some sort of signal, and then it'll basically turn on the engines that I want, which are probably gonna be mostly peat engines because compact solars have not been updated to 1.3. So I just have like the solars, which I would literally have to make an entire solar array. And that is cool. I didn't know that. So they actually did add the sideways logs into tree generation thing. Alright, so gonna see if I can find that cave thing over here. I'm gonna run, but hello. Hello, chickens. Don't want to murder you right now. Alright, there's the hive. Gonna need to find some sheep to murder for the hive. That's actually a pretty decent first night, and I am actually on a difficulty, surprisingly. Yeah, I did see the zombies and stuff burn. Are you a cave or are you a dud? What is this? This looks cool. You, my friend, are a dud. You are a dud of dud. You're like a major dud. At least that's a nice little underground way of going. I want this. No, I don't want that hole. Where's the hole I want? That was lag spike. Alright, so there's some whole thing that I want to go into, like some. I mean, I remember there was a cave I went into before, so I'm gonna hopefully try that. Try to find it. If not, I'm gonna try something else. And that's actually another one of you guys, so I also don't want to get too far away from my beach, which is over there. Ow. You work. How do I get out? No idea. I guess that works. Alright, so first things first, getting more iron. You can always go for some more iron. That actually requires an iron pickaxe. I believe that's uranium. Yes, it is. Because they don't have red power, so it can't be, that red power, it can't be, like, emeralds or rubies. Yes, and I did actually have railcraft in here before, but it actually messed up, some of the, things, so I'm waiting till that becomes more stable, or some of the other mods become more stable, because I actually was able, like, when I tried crafting a link book stand, it actually ended up crafting a, like, sulfur ore. I don't understand how that worked. And I ended up also crafting I tried crafting a link book, or a descriptive book. I crafted, like, a stone post. I could kind of tell that was, probably, railcraft mess up the mods because it did that. Now let's see if we can get down some more. I do like trying to find caves, but finding good caves is very hard to come by sometimes. So what I like to do on, like, the first thing is try to start trip mining. And we're actually at layer 48, and I also do like keeping my coordinates up, because they actually tell me exactly how high I am. And once I get around layer, say, 12 or so, I just stop, but, or 10, but I'm only at, like, layer 40 something, and there's a spider around here, so can't really tell where that little spider is, but I don't really want to figure out where he is. I mean, really, that spider and that zombie cannot... They're actually pretty close to me. Like, right there close. Even though there's copper ore right there. Copper is more important than finding a cool cave system. Cave systems I like, actually. They're not... Even though I do strip mining a lot, the cave systems are actually pretty fun to explore around and have fun in, so... And hopefully I can find some cobble, or some coal soon. Give me about some cobble. Give me about... There, I need that more so than I need the... Actually, I should probably grab the dirt and block that off. I should probably equip myself a little better for this with some, probably at least a stone sword. And we actually have an Enderman in there, so... Alright, so let's go around this way. And we got a zombie as well. Nice! All hostile mobs. Fun times. Now, let's see if I can find some coal, because that's kind of a priority right now, is finding coal. I mean, that doesn't seem like it's a priority. I need coal because I just ran out of probably out of all my torches, and I don't like mining in the dark. Especially when I heard an Enderman around here, but that's no problem. And yeah, let's set up my crafting table, probably craft a handful of wooden pickaxes, or stone pickaxes, excuse me. I can actually only craft one more, so... Alright. I could make some more charcoal, but that's no fun. Charcoal right now is kind of useless. Or I don't really want to make some charcoal and wait around for the wood to smelt and then waste my wood down here because wood doesn't really spawn naturally underground. Now also like when I know like what I'm going to be doing with the Mistcraft is actually I'm going to have it so it'll actually use the notebook out of creative mode because I don't want to touch anything. Where's their coal? Come on, find me coal. Find coal for me, please. Like, whenever you don't need coal, you always find it. And we have a skelly. You are not what I want, but you will do. And I can't find my torch again. There you are. I can't even see you now. Ow. Come on over here. Alright, better let my health regen a little bit before I go into that part of the cave some more. I do need the coal. Ah, bless me. Coal. Actually, that's gravel. No. Gravel doesn't turn into coal. No matter how hard I try, I can't make gravel coal. I do have some skellies. If I had a sapling up in my inventory, which I actually don't have for some interesting reason. Because I thought I might have actually caught one from the trees, but nope, didn't do that. Give me that. It's back to full health. Let's see if I can go back into here a little bit more. We're gonna just picking this up and then taking one of two torches and then plopping it down. Actually, there's coal right there, so I don't need to do that anymore because I like coal. How much coal do? Because I mean, there are like big coal veins, so I don't like. I mean, because this is Minecraft 1.3, it's better because you get the XP from the coal, but even then, 11 pieces of coal gives you about 44 torches. I only need roughly 16 in order to get a full stack of torches. I believe it's roughly 16 that you need. I can't even see up there. Oh well. Let's get roughly 5. Yeah, 20 torches. That should be fine for a little while. Alright. Let's make sure I have the path back lit up. And you're getting off that copper. Because I'm picking up the copper. I'm gonna actually end. It's a good thing I'm getting all this copper, but it's not really as useful as any. I can't make a quarry out of copper. Copper's good. Copper and tin are good. It's just not what I need. I need like iron. I need a lot of iron and such. Yeah, I think I can mine through this. Let's actually use the wooden sword because I don't want to use I don't want to make a shovel, so there's the other part of a cave here, so that's good. I can find that part out. And it's a dead end, and all that's here is copper, so not doing so well in terms of materials. I mean, I did find this cool cave system, so can't argue too much, but it's not really that exciting here. It's ooh, we're actually going down, so maybe we'll hit some. Ooh. Okay, that's some industrial craft tin. Ow. That scared me. Just like felt the shivers go down my spine because of that thing. No iron yet actually, so let's just continue mining down and hope I can find some materials. Because that's all you can really hope for, is to find the materials that you want. And in this case, is like a lot of iron, a lot of gold, a lot of diamond. I need, I think, 8 diamonds in order to make a quarry. Which, the quarry is the main goal of this, because that is the main way to get actual materials. It's through mining it in a quarry. And then, I mean, of course, I've been thinking of other things for quarries, such as like frame quarries, which would be nice once red power comes out, but or frame quarries, which are extremely expensive for wood and everything else. So, I mean, whatever I do, and pray I can get some stuff from it. And we got some coal here, so I might have put a little bit more coal here. And I'm not too worried about the coal in the long run, because it is coal in it, and you can almost always find more, as it is so common. It can be found on like any layer. I mean, I'm basically looking for iron, gold, and diamond. The only reason I'm really looking for those main materials is really because of the quarry. And I do need to get a bunch of this stuff set up so I can build. I mean, I have more iron. I mean, I have a handful of like tin and copper here, but actually a lot of tin, but I need a good amount of materials for this, so I'm just using the wooden sword again just to pick that up, and I'm not sure how many people are going to complain that I'm using the wrong tool. But I don't care, it's a wooden sword, no one likes them. Even though you can, I believe. Actually, yeah, in this update you can burn wood. This is always why you mine in a staircase. We're actually at the right layer. Wow. This is actually the layer one, I don't want it to be on you. Okay. Now time to start thinking of a direction. I like this direction. It's not like layer 10 for mining, is because that mining at layer 10 is fairly easy to do, and you should hit, because this covers like layer 10, 11, and you can see the roof, which is layer 12. Even though it's not that good, you still cover it somewhat. And I can actually pretty much, and these are like the top layers: 4, diamond, 10, 11, and 12. And I can also mine this up, get a 3-block high roof. Get some of that. Roughly going the same pattern this way. Get some more. Mostly until that torch dies out, and then I can, which is about here. Right on top of that piece of iron. So just getting about another handful of torches here. Yep, there, yep. Yeah, you always gotta be careful here because you do need the iron for a good amount of this. Alright. You do need a lot of iron throughout the entire series. I mean, it's kind of like ridiculous of how much iron you actually do need. And so I'm gonna go roughly every 2, and Skype is annoying me, so goodbye. And I should make sure I'm offline when I'm recording. Alright, there's our first real ore, or one of our first real ores, redstone. Just want to make sure there's no more redstone there. There's redstone right there, but I don't really want that much. Redstone is fairly good, but it's also like, it depends. Like, redstone alone is not, like, redstone in this mod pack, like with the mods I have installed, is not useful in the slightest. It can't be used to like burn up. I mean, you can use a lot of it for like some sort of like complex logical device thing that I don't even know how it works sometimes, but because I'm not really the best with figuring out like redstone circuitry. I mean, redstone circuitry is awesome, but I mean, really, it's not that. And there keeps on being things that get disconnected, and I don't understand why. Alright, so if I just go these two, so it's these two, and these, and then this one, and same way over here. Just trying to mine up the first handful of blocks. I mean, you mine until, I mean, I'm not counting this, I'm just doing some rough mining and checking out the area here for some diamonds. Just don't want to really mine through dirt. But of course, you always have to mine like the top block here, so you can always check for diamonds, because if you miss a diamond, it's horrible if you miss that like one diamond that you'll end up seeing, or if you get covered in gravel. Either way, and something keeps on disconnecting. I have no idea what it is. I really have no idea what keeps on getting disconnected, and I hate it. Alright. One thing I like doing is putting, again, the torch there and mining until I can't see the torch anymore, or until I hit dirt. Whichever comes first. I hate finding like dirt while I'm at like this layer. Can't see any, just place this down, make sure I didn't find a diamond. And actually grabbing redstone? Maybe. You always have to like debate with yourself on what materials to get and what materials not to get. You always have to look for those diamonds. Keep an eye out for diamonds. Alright. Same this way, just keep on doing that. I mean, I do have a good amount of iron now, so I'm gonna actually think about probably smelting some of that up in my furnace, or make a furnace and smelt it up down there. We've hit that, we've got copper. Goodbye. Just mining with the pickaxe, don't mind me. Alright. Alright, so there's our crafting table, and then let's make some furnace here. I do want to do the iron first, because after that I do want to try getting a... What do I need for a drill, actually? Okay, I need an electronic circuit. I need basically rubber and batteries, which I don't have down here. But iron is useful to me. Because of some of those facts, then of course like I have to get whatever materials I can. Ooh, this is what I like. And that random thing that is disconnecting, I have no idea what it is. What is this down here? Okay, so lava plus gravel collide. Okay, that's a good thing to know. If I do find any like other lava pools, I am gonna have to really explore those, because lava pools end up actually holding, I feel, probably the most amount of treasures in terms of what you want. And I'm gonna go probably about here. Okay, no diamonds yet. Still find like a bunch of materials, just no diamonds. Which I really don't like. But what are you gonna do? It's not like you're an amazing diamond finding god. And I want some diamonds. Alright, now that's like one side, so I have like this entire side to do, but I feel that the recording is probably getting a little long, so I'm gonna probably stop it right now, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably just do some mining off camera, but see you guys next time, and peace out.